this camera didn't charge either, this battery. I just hit the button to turn the radio on as I hit the camera. Doofus. So apparently I've got issues with my little plug on this camera because it's not charging the battery. I left it plugged in last night. Anywho, welcome to Wednesday. I don't know if you can hear out there, it is raining. So much for doing anything outside. You know, April showers bring May flowers, but then why do we have flowers in April already? I think these down here will have to be blooming out next. So, this is normal weather for us. Oh, I got garage cleanup to do, but I need to get the garbage cans in off the street. No big deal there. Got to get out to the shed, pull the pet carriers out, because today the cats got to go in for their checkup at 4:30, so I'll probably leave here at 4. It's not going to take me 5 minutes to get over there, but probably drive the GME. Bigger truck, easier to get the cats in and out of. Put them all in the back seat. And probably leave here about 10 after 4. It'll take me but a few minutes to get over there. Do a little bit of cleanup in the garage today. I can start breaking down those boxes, get them in the recycle bin. Actually, I'm going to roll the recycle bin right in the front yard. That would be the smart thing to do. So, yeah. Still got a couple videos to put together on the other Cutlass. Need to do that today. Found my heat gun, so I can start working on that little model, that Sonoma. Get that interior tub straightened out a little bit. And we're pretty close to finishing that one up. The Pinto, I don't know what else other than just gluing things together. I'm sure there's some painting to do, but we're just gonna kind of wind things down. Got tonight and tomorrow night, or today and tomorrow. And then Friday, actually got a chunk of time in the afternoon. Don't have to be in till 3:30. Leave here an hour or so before, because traffic shouldn't be bad. Usually isn't going that direction, but you never know. Give myself an hour to get down into work. So, yeah, other than that, not a whole lot going on right now. Just got to get some garbage squared away, and both cans were packed. Hopefully they went out. Checked this morning, got my little unemployment check, so that's going to cover the cat visit. I get a minuscule paycheck from work tomorrow, all the $350. After all my all my contributions and taxes and my retirement percentage going into that, so yeah, it'll be good to get back to work and get things back to normal a little bit. Got 2 face masks, and I ordered a bandana thing. That might be a little more comfortable if I have to wear them all the time. And I'll probably take a couple of them and cycle them through, keep them clean. Good to have a couple different versions, but I think it's supposed to show up Friday or Saturday. So I'll probably grab one of their free masks as I walk in, just to have. Keep it as a backup. They're doing temperature monitoring stations around the factory as well. It's not mandatory. Some people are saying, oh, it has to be, no, you can't check my temperature, or not. And then other people are saying, well, they should be doing it for everybody. No. Oh, great. I'm sure that'll be the bane of my existence for the next couple of weeks. People whining and crying both sides of the extreme there. As the safety guy who sits next to the union guy, who sits next to the environmental health and safety guy, we're going to be the sounding boards. And part of me says just to tell them to suck it up and deal with it, at least you still got a job. But gotta be diplomatic about it. And people just have to complain. So, alrighty, let me shut you off. I gotta get this thing back on the charger, figure out what's going on with it. So it's got a little USB built into the side here on a little cord, a little cable, or if it's going haywire. Of course, this camera's quite a few years old now. So, alrighty, let me get to work. I'll check back in with you in a few. Update time. Nothing's really changed out here in the garage. Got the boxes cleaned up. So, I need to get that grill broke back down and put back out in the shed. Still got to work on getting the press up against the wall there, and we've just been kind of having a lazy afternoon. It's just raining. It's been doing it all day. Nice, steady rain. With the birds singing. So, what is it, about 3 o'clock? 2:54. So another hour, be packing up the cats. I'll probably drag y'all along for a ride. Just to get some content. Probably won't do much out here till then. But, just kind of being lazy. Kind of nice. Watching some YouTube stuff. Got a little working on some editing. Not going hog wild with them right now, but got a couple of Olds videos. Still got Jimmy videos I got to try to put together for y'all. Just got to figure out where I left off. And kind of a pain. I don't have real good organization on the computer, so I'm trying to figure out where the videos are. And for whatever reason, these cameras, even though the date and time is set, and the date and time is set on the computer, they don't all put the files in the same date. You know, if I do 5 or 6, a couple of these will go actually into tomorrow's file. So tomorrow when I go to upload something, then I've got to remember that there's a couple of files from yesterday. It's, yeah, I don't quite understand why that does that, but we're getting her done. So, alrighty, I'm gonna stop here and go get a little something. Get some mac and cheese or something, get a little something to eat. Head back inside. Get ready to head up to the vet. Oh, joy. Oh! I got piles of cats in the Jimmy. Can't you hear?
Where we can do it right or by you.
Turn that right down. What's up, buddy? We're going for a car ride? Take you down, trade you in on a couple of new kitties. Ones that don't mess in the corner so much. Wow. Which one was that? Alrighty. It's about 1:15. We need to get rolling. It's just a minute or two up the road, so let me flip y'all around here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see through the raindrops. That's what I get to listen to for the whole drive. Hopefully I put the cruise over far enough I don't hit the fire hydrant. Meow. Good times. That'll definitely should go on. Everybody's singing. Kitty, the black cat, she likes to go down to Mom and Dad's place for Christmas for a few days. The other two don't go in cars very often. This is Kuda's first time leaving the house, leaving the property since I got her. And little Belle, she got to go up here this time last year when she had that Big old wound in her back. Yeah, we'll be there shortly, cats. Radio was saying there's been a definite uptick in traffic here this week because Boeing's back on the job. I'll be part of that on Friday after tomorrow. My mirror way out of whack. What are you guys complaining about? We're almost there. Something rattling underneath this truck, unless it's the car next to me. Maybe it was the car next to me. I don't hear it anymore. Oh, it's this one. Almost looks like Dad's truck. Red car go by here. Yeah, it's like something funny. It's a compact spot. We're not compact. Alrighty. I'm supposed to make a phone call. Yeah, I have a 4:30 today for 3 of my cats. I'm outside. Don't know how you guys want me to get them inside for you. Okay. Yep, that's us. I'm in a gray and silver Chevy Blazer. Okay, thank you much. Bye. Alrighty. Now we just wait. I'll be out to pick up the cats in a moment. You doing alright in there, buddy? You travel pretty good. She was sitting here purring. She's snuggling down. You two doing okay? Not really. What's going on? Hey. Don't even want to look at me now, huh? I see how it is. Okay. Got my face covering if I need it, so just in case. Well, that was a good lousy light. Do it again. I got my face covering if we need it. Look like I'm a bank robber. We're gonna have to trim this up though if we have to use that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna hang out in here till the vet tech comes out to take the information and pick up the putty cats. So back with this with some news. Alrighty, well the tech just picked up the putty cats. I'm sitting here in the truck. That's gonna take a look at them. They're gonna get rabies because they've never had them. The shots, not the rabies themselves. Gonna do a distemper shot. There was a third one in there too, I can't remember now. Oh, feline leukemia. So, do all 3 of those and then bring them back in a few weeks for a booster. We're not gonna do the leukemia test, just because that added quite a bit to the cost, and I'm already gonna be at a $500 bill for this visit. So if I was working steady and had a good Boeing paycheck coming in, I'd probably do it, but we'll have to take them back up later this year and get the leukemia test or something taken care of. But we're just waiting for the phone to ring. Okay, we are back and ready to roll. I have a spider's nest on that window over there that's gonna block those guys out. That was $484. For the most part, they're all in fairly decent health. Get that on. Watch the minivan behind us here. So Kitty is showing signs of muscle loss. Needs to be on a little bit higher protein diet, protein and calories. Where's this guy going? Everybody's pulling in and driving crazy, and Belle's he said about a half a pound overweight. So we may start metering their food. She's also got a broken canine, so we need to keep an eye on that. What's Mr. Ford doing here? He's waiting for me. Give him a wave. Kuda, as I suspected, she's the one with the health problems. She's overweight. She's been drinking a lot more water lately. So without blood work, can't pinpoint anything, but says just kind of looking at the eyes, it's possible diabetes, which he says is, that's awfully dark, sorry about that. So it's going into insulin shots and whatnot. I didn't do any blood work on him. He said blood work for Kitty and Kuda, but it just wasn't in the budget right now. That's going to add another $500 or so to the bill. So we're going to put that off at least a few weeks until we start getting a steady paycheck coming back in. But they each got 3 shots. They have to come back for a couple of boosters in a few weeks. We'll see where we're at then and talk about blood work for the 2 of the 3. Kitty made herself at home in the vet's office. When he called me to tell me the final results, he says she was just camped out on his coat, content as could be. She's definitely one that is the relaxed of the 3. She's a people cat. Glad that that's over with. No serious ailments. so we can get them back inside, get them resting and relaxing. We got to keep them inside for tonight, possibly a good chunk of tomorrow, just because of the shots. They may have reactions, but usually when it's wet like this, they don't want to go outside anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're making headway on that park, digging out the ditch. Big pile of grass. They're pulling up all the, looks like they're pulling up all the sod. Of course, with how contaminated that place was with drug paraphernalia, not a bad idea. So we're gonna get this thing parked, get the cats inside, get them relaxed, and then we will figure something out for the rest of the evening. Don't hit the fire hydrant. That would flay open the side of my truck. I don't want to do that. Also don't want to run into Cletus, but we got room there. Alrighty. Bring you back for the next segment here in a sec. I think it's about time to shut this video down. 8:21. I've made a little bit of progress out here, not a whole lot. We got the press kind of where I want to set it. I forgot that it's got the big feet on there, so I won't pull those signs off the wall. They're fine where they're at. Got the plasma cutter tucked in behind there. Got the welder on the little hand truck up front. Works out just fine. Shove the other transmission just underneath the car there. This one's the 350. Which is a greasy, nasty mess. That one I think is just basically a case. But yeah, then come out here, do a little bit of work. That dumpster, that recycle bin is almost full again, and it just went out this morning. Got 2 more weeks. So one benefit of me getting ready to go back to work, I won't be out here digging through the garage as much, finding stuff to throw away, which the downside is I won't be out here in the garage as much, digging through stuff, finding things to throw away. So, gone through actually a couple cans of stuff up there. I need to go through those boxes up on that shelf, and I can probably consolidate 1 or 2 of those down yet too. So, then keeping an eye on the putty cats. The vet said, they may have reactions to all those, whatchamacallit, vaccine shots, so Miss Kitty's in there curled up in a spot that she's never slept in before, so I think she might be feeling a little achy. Miss Cuda is not wanting anything to do with me right now. It's kind of funny, kind of like when I first got her. So, and then Belle's just running around being herself. So, went through all the printouts they gave me, and no, they're all doing okay for cats that I've had for, well, the gray ones, 10 years. Roughly 8 to 10 years. I think they were born in 2010 from what I was told. So when I got them, I think early 2012, something like that. So I've had them 8 years. Kitty, the black one, I got her in about October of '07. And she was the size that she is. Well, she's a little bit bigger than she is now, but yeah, I need to go hit the pet store and find her a little bit higher calorie content food. The vet says she's losing some muscle mass. And I've noticed that in the last few years. She's been getting skinnier. So, feed her some food to bulk her up a little bit. But, yep, we're puttering in the garage. We're keeping an eye on the cats. Tomorrow's supposed to be about the same weather as today. I'm going to try, I got workbenches piled with stuff. I got to clear it off yet before I can really get back to these RC cars. But tomorrow I want to try to get one of those buttoned up. That little Jimmy should be pretty close. We just got to get the heat gun out and straighten out that chassis tub. But I may work on them a little bit later tonight. Gotta clean up that transmission oil and that catch pin there. I need to get these backing plates. Oh, I got stuff in the evaporust too that needs to be hosed off and cleaned up, and still a mess in here, but never did get the pictures taken that I wanted to on the other side of the cowl there. But good stuff. So alrighty, we're gonna shut this one off for today. I'm gonna head back inside, probably come out here and putter and tinker and just kind of clean up a few things, work on getting that workbench opened up, and we will see you all tomorrow, which will be the final video of this whole series. So, beard's all sticking straight out. I'm gonna have to probably trim this down so it stays underneath the mask a little bit better.